What's up, the squad? Back with another video. Y'all seeing the title was going down. Make sure y'all hit the like button, hit that subscribe button for me, please. Y'all see it right here. This is Los Angeles Mayor Karen Bass taking campaign. Well, she took campaign donations from two bankers with ties to the Chinese intelligence. According to the Daily Caller, the two bankers, Dominic Ng, I'm not sure how to say their names. I'm not even gonna lie. And Simon Pang. If I said that wrong, I definitely apologize. But it says both have held positions in the United Front Work Department and Influence Intelligence Service of the Chinese Communist Party. So y'all see right here. This is another post. Los Angeles Mayor Karen Bass allegedly took money from the bankers with ties to the Chinese Communist Intelligence, who were then appointed to her advisory team. So pretty sure she took over $1 million to $2 million, for a campaign. Said the Democratic mayor has been accused of taking campaign donations from bankers, both of the bankers that I just named, both whom have held positions with the influence networks of the Chinese Communist Party. So y'all see here. I mean, this is the first time. Well, I can't say the first time. This is probably like the second time learning, and seeing more of this Karen Bass. And from the videos that I seen today, I did research of, is pretty insane about this woman. I'm not even gonna lie. This right here says LA mayor taking jobs, says she taking jobs away from criminal illegal aliens and giving them back to working Americans will destabilize our great city. Check it out.
In the past several weeks, we've seen the chaos and cruelty of immigration raids in this city. We have seen how they have impacted families. I am frankly worried about those families and if they're still hanging together, especially economically. And talking to families that have impacted, when one breadwinner, one wage earner is gone and disappears, to survive in our city economically, you need 2, 3, and 4 wage earners to keep housing, to keep food on the table, to keep clothes on your kids. When that is taken away from you, that just doesn't destabilize a family. That destabilizes a neighborhood, it destabilizes businesses, it destabilizes a community, but we are not going to allow this administration to destabilize our great city.
My thing is, I don't see how people are in denial about what the Trump administration is doing right now. People obviously are outraged, in the comments about this. I'm telling you, you got people saying every business owner who hires illegal aliens should be arrested. Her city is not great. Great city. Aren't people fleeing from there? A lot of people are fleeing from there. People are asking how she isn't in jail. A number of things, definitely a number of things. Even got a picture of a clown, you know what I mean? And all jokes aside, I mean, from the videos, like I said, that I seen, she is. I mean, you got, says here, LA Mayor Karen says deporting criminal illegals is destabilizing the city. Then admits it takes 4 to 5 incomes just to survive in her community. I'm telling y'all, bro, it's stuff like this. I feel like she doesn't think before she speaks. And I feel like there's a number of people who we look at, every day, that gets up there thinking that they're saying something smart and they're not whatsoever. I'm telling y'all. But this is another post basically that she's very outraged because ICE has conducted a raid at a Home Depot and arrested criminal illegal aliens who broke the laws. I'll be showing y'all more on that too, but just listen to what she says. Right?
Pictures of a raid that actually happened in Hollywood at a Home Depot, and it is hard for me to believe that raid was consistent with the court order that said you cannot racially profile, you cannot racially discriminate. What I saw on the video, what I saw on the pictures that were sent to me, looked like the same guys chasing people through a Home Depot.
I'm telling y'all, bro, like this and the crazy thing is like, I don't get it. I really don't get it. Like, how you can have people that are like her that's sitting here complaining about something that obviously, first of all, I'm gonna say this: Trump said he was gonna do this before he stepped foot in the White House. This is not something that's new. This is not something that, oh, well, he just came up with it. You know what I'm saying? It was one of those things. The second thing is that, like I've said before, you already have criminals. You already got people that's, doing, these things, and, U.S. citizens doing a lot, around the world. But then you have literally people that aren't citizens. And you have something every single day of, what these criminal illegal aliens are doing. And you put them over Americans. It's pretty insane to me. I'm telling y'all, it's pretty insane to me. So y'all heard her say something about, the raid at the Home Depot. Check it out right here. This is what clearly this woman is talking about.
ICE agents turning box trucks into modern-day Trojan horses during a raid yesterday in downtown Los Angeles. Agents burst out of the back of the trucks, sending immigrants scrambling across a Home Depot parking lot. Homeland Security says they staged the raid there because MS-13 has that neighborhood in a chokehold. But Mayor Karen Bass seems to think federal agents had more nefarious motives. Watch.
So these agents were claiming that they were targeting gang members, MS-13 gang members.
Yeah, and you can see that when somebody is sitting in a Home Depot day laborer center. You can tell that they're gang members. Where are the names? Where is the evidence? Where's the warrant? To me, that's the essence of racial profiling. I see somebody that looks like they might be a gang member.
So you're saying basically, Mayor, that they just saw brown and targeted that?
Absolutely, that's what I'm saying.
Well, that neighborhood was the site of another raid last month. While agents were working then, Mayor Bass actually showed up, confronted the federal agents, and told them to go home. But Border Czar Tom Homan is sending this warning to sanctuary cities that he says are protecting illegal immigrants over U.S. citizens.
And y'all know Tom Homan ain't gonna sit there and play.
We're putting them on notice, and we've already filed lawsuits against several sanctuary cities, and we're going to continue doing that, holding them responsible, because they are one of the main reasons we see the attacks on American citizens. Look at the cases of the young ladies that were murdered by members of the TDA. Look at the cases where many of these people were apprehended once before and released from a sanctuary city.
My thing is, y'all, is that they didn't have any problem. Like say there's a place, there, in the hood or something like that, that a lot of gang members are known to criminal activity. I've had no problem with raiding them, and most of the time, you do see black and brown. But I had no problem with that. But now, since this is, these are illegal aliens, I'm confused. It literally goes to show y'all. When I first started doing this show, I learned about, the whole thing with illegals. I learned a lot. My first video was, I'm pretty sure it was New York. And how bad it was in New York, and how bad it still is in New York, but how bad it was in New York, when they were staying in the hotels and stuff like that. And I did a lot more research and was seeing what was going on, and I seen, it was, what was it? It was them giving food stamps for free, bus fare for free, plane tickets for free, cars, even houses, they're for free. And I know y'all probably like, Recklezz, it's not free. I mean, it's obviously, taxpayers' money, but at the same time, it was free to them. It was given to them. And still to this day, and that's what's crazy. But then you have Americans that's out here really struggling, bro, like for real struggling. This is, and that's why it brings me to this point. This is Mayor Karen Bass continues to try to take credit for homelessness being down in LA. The truth is, homelessness is down because illegals are deported and self-deporting.
I'm standing here today in Van Nuys in one of the most dangerous encampments that I have seen in my time as mayor. It is operations like this that is why homelessness is down for the second year in a row. And we're going to keep doing this until street homelessness in the nation's second largest city is over, because people will be housed.
So you literally have her sitting here complaining about how they're doing these raids, this, that, and the other. But then you got her here saying we're going to, we're bringing this, the homelessness is bringing down because illegals are being deported and they're self-deporting, and we're going to continue to do this. So which is it? It's one of those things. Which is it? And that's one of those things of like, this is a person that you definitely can't trust. This is a person that you definitely can't believe, because she's playing both sides. She's definitely playing both sides. Not to mention, I'm not trying to, I don't wish this on nobody. I'm not saying this, but y'all know I'm very straightforward with y'all. A lot of it has a lot to do with fent too. You having homeless people, on drugs and this and that. It's not just because, illegals are deporting and self-deporting. It has a lot to do with drugs as well. I'm telling y'all, and people that are dying from them. I don't know. Y'all let me know your comments and thoughts down below on this video. Definitely, it needs a lot of changes around the United States. And y'all clearly can see that the mayor is one of them. I'm telling y'all, definitely. Make sure you hit the like button, hit that subscribe button. Stay tuned for the next video. Catch y'all on the next one.